climate, vegetation, and wildlife of Asia. Now let us study the factors that affect the climate of Asia, such as distance from the sea, monsoon winds, direction of mountain ranges, and ocean currents, etc. The climate ranges from hot and wet in the south, tropical and temperate in between, and extreme cold and dry in the north. Large parts of Asia lie more than 1,500 kilometers from the sea. As there is no moderating influence of the sea, the interior of Asia experiences extremes of temperatures and low amounts of rainfall in the interior regions of Asia. The monsoon winds are the most striking feature of the climate and affect a large part of Asia. In summer, the land mass of Asia gets intensely heated and a low pressure is created, and there is high pressure over the Indian Ocean. This causes winds to blow from the sea to the land, that is, from the region of high pressure to the region of low pressure, causing heavy rainfall. In winter, a high pressure is created over the land of Asia and a low pressure is created over the Indian Ocean. This causes dry winds to blow from the land to the sea and thus to not bring rain. The east-west trend of the mountains of Central Asia and the Himalayas force the monsoon winds to shed their moisture south of it. In winter, the Indian subcontinent is protected from the cold north winds. The cold Oyashio current and the warm Kuroshio current have a considerable effect on the climate of East Asia. The cold Oyashio current washes the east coast of the mainland and west coast of Japan, making the winter cold in this region, while the east coast of Japan is washed by the warm Kuroshio current, making the winter milder in this region. Asia can be divided into 10 climatic regions: the equatorial type, the monsoon type, the tropical desert, the Mediterranean type, the temperate grassland, the temperate desert, the China type, the Manchuria type, the taiga, and the tundra. The equatorial type of climate is characterized as hot and humid throughout the year. This type of climate is found in Malaysia and Indonesia between latitudes 10 degrees north and south of the equator. The summer and winter temperatures may be 30 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius respectively, making the range of temperature only 3 degrees Celsius. Due to the hot and wet climate, there are dense forests with a great variety of trees, palms and ferns, with a dense undergrowth of shrubs and creepers. Mahogany, ebony, and rosewood are broad-leaved hardwood trees found here. Due to the dense vegetation, animals like monkeys, sloths, tree lizards, tree frogs, and snakes are found here. The monsoon type of climate is found in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, China, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, and Western Philippines. Summers are hot and the winters are cool, with a distinct rainy season caused by the southwest monsoon winds during summer. Rainfall varies from 25 centimeters to 250 centimeters. Places near the coast and on the windward side of the mountains receive more rain than the leeward side of the mountains and in the interior. The dry northeast winds blow during winter. Natural vegetation of the regions which have monsoon type of climate depends on the amount of rainfall. In areas of heavy rain, there are dense, broad-leaved deciduous forests. Teak is the most important tree of the monsoon forest. The other useful trees are sal, rosewood and deodar. Bamboo, a very useful product, is found here. A variety of animals like elephants and tigers are found in India and Myanmar. Lions are now found only in India. There are several types of monkeys, leopards, rhinoceros and different types of snakes. This is the home of the king cobra. Tropical deserts in Asia are the Arabian Desert in Saudi Arabia and the Thar Desert in India and Pakistan. Winters are cool and summers are hot with very little rain. The difference between day and night temperatures is very large. The hot and dry conditions in tropical deserts allow very little vegetation to grow. Here, plants obtain and conserve water in different ways. Cactus, thorny bushes and shrubs with leaves modified into spines for water conservation grow here. Many plants have roots spreading wide just below the surface of the ground so that they can absorb rainwater before it soaks away underground. The roots also absorb the dew which forms in the ground at night. Similarly, animals that live here have the ability to go without water for long periods of time. Scorpions, lizards, various kinds of insects, gazelles, mules, and horses are found here. The camel is the most important animal of the desert. The Mediterranean type of climate is found in a very small part of Asia. The main characteristic of this type of climate is that it receives rain in winter only. Turkey and other countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea like Syria, Lebanon, Israel have this type of climate. The summers are hot and dry and the winters are mild and wet. Plants from the region of the Mediterranean type of climate are adapted to survive the long, hot, dry summers. They have long roots, waxy leaves, and thick, spongy barks. The evergreen laurel and acacia grow here. Fruit trees grow well here. Since most of the natural vegetation has been removed for agriculture and human settlements, very less wildlife is found in these regions. Temperate grasslands in Eurasia, known as the steppes, are found in a belt extending from Ukraine in Europe into Lake Balkhash and beyond into southwest Siberia and eastern Mongolia. Winters are very cold and summers are hot with small amounts of rain. These grasslands lie in the westerly wind belt, which are quite dry by the time they reach the interior, resulting in little rainfall. The vast plains of temperate grasslands are covered with short grass due to insufficient rain for trees to grow. Antelopes, mules, horses and wolves are found in the steppes. Temperate desert or the Gobi Desert stretches from the steppes into Mongolia. It covers the plateau of Mongolia. Summers are hot with very little rainfall, while winters are very cold and the temperature remains below freezing for several months. Most of the land is barren and windswept. The vegetation consists of scattered tufts of coarse grass and shrubs. Rodents, lizards, and small insects are found here. The China type of climate is found in central and eastern China, southern Japan and Korea. Summers are hot with moderate rainfall and winters are mild. It rains throughout the year with more rain in summer since it lies in the trade wind belt. Mixed forests are found in the region of the China type of climate. high temperatures and heavy rain are suitable for evergreen trees. Oak, camphor, camellia and magnolia trees grow here. Bamboos and mulberry shrubs grow well here. In the region of the China type of climate, animals such as apes, monkeys and foxes are found in mountains. Birds such as pheasants, peacocks, parrots, herons and cranes are also found here. The Manchurian type or the Laurentian type of climate is found in northeast China, in the plains of Manchuria and Hokkaido, the northern island of Japan. Summers are short and warm, with moderate rainfall, while the winters are cold. The mountains of Manchuria and northern Japan are covered with thick coniferous forests. Spruce, fir and pine are some of the trees that grow here. Fur-bearing animals like bears, foxes and squirrels are found here. The taiga, also known as the coniferous forest or the Siberian type, stretches in a broad belt continuously through northern Russia and northern Siberia between latitudes 55 degrees north and 70 degrees north. In taiga, the severe cold winters last for about 7 months of the year. The summers are warm and short, with little to moderate rainfall. Most of the precipitation is in the form of snow. In taiga, the vegetation consists of coniferous trees like pine, fir, spruce and cedar, while the wildlife consists of fur-bearing animals like the lynx, mink, sable and squirrel. Some animals survive the winters by migrating or hibernating. Beyond the coniferous belt in the Arctic region lies the tundra region. It is found in the northern parts of Russia. Winters are long and severely cold. Summers are short and cool. Rainfall is scanty, mostly in the form of snow. Due to scanty rainfall and barren land, this region is called the cold desert. The vegetation in tundra region is sparse as the ground remains frozen throughout the year. Mosses and lichens grow here. This kind of vegetation can withstand extreme cold and survive on very little moisture. It can remain alive under the snow. The reindeer is the most important animal of the tundra. Whales, seal, walruses and fish are found in the seas around the coast. Animals like Arctic fox, polar bear, musk ox and the sable that are found here usually have a thick fur outside and a woolly undercoat to keep them warm.